Good morning, good morning, day. Welcome to the open book. This is your host, Lakeisha, and I hope everyone is having a fabulous Monday. It's a beautiful day here in Texas. However, I heard that it's supposed to rain later. It doesn't even look like it right now, so we'll see. We'll see. Let's see who we have here so far. Welcome, Nita. Thank you so much for joining and for being first in the building. I appreciate it. Hi, guys. Child D. Thank you for joining, sis. Hey, Boo is in the building. Thank you for joining. Hi, Yolanda. Good morning. Good morning, Snooky. Welcome. Hey, Kay Brown. Thank you for joining. Hi, Kay. Kay said, likewise, I'm setting my desk nice and neat. Okay. I'm not going to be on here that long this morning. Hi, B. Welcome. Thank you for joining. But it was a topic that came to my heart. Hi, Lonnie. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Y'all make sure you hit the like button. Let everyone know we are live. It is for free. Okay. Um, so situation just happened this morning, and I was like, you know what? This frustrates me so much. It frustrates me. Now, I noticed on my last paycheck, which was almost 2 weeks ago. Okay, and I noticed an error on there, and so the lady who, for one, she does try to have her hand into a lot of different things. Okay, and I was like, first of all, you're supposed to be the director. Why are you doing payroll, the hours, and all this stuff? Like, to me, that can sometimes become a conflict of interest and things of that sort. But anyway, so I told her, I said, I was looking, so I had to do a little research to see why was it a little short. And I found out that on one of the days my hours were wrong. So I told her about it back then, like 2 weeks ago, almost. Okay, we're still. I done sent text messages, emails, and things of that sort. And so, I think on Friday we were supposed to talk about it or something of that because she wanted to also have me order something for some of the students using her credit card. But of course, I don't like just taking people's credit card information. I'm like, can you sit here and do something like that? Because I don't want you saying that I didn't use your credit card, or you just gotta be careful with things like that. And so now I've been doing my due diligence, emailing, texting information. I barely get a reply. But then on my time off, which is Saturday and Sunday, um, you want to talk about it on a Sunday? No, no, we can talk about it during the work time because this is my time. I'm at church, and then my battery was down on my phone. Had to charge it. I did my live, and I didn't realize that she had texted me yesterday. Um, no, and so this morning when I called and I said, "Well, I just saw the message because I'm busy over the weekends." She wanted to put the blame on me and was like, in the future, could you just if you see it, as soon as you see it, let me know. I did. I did let you know. As soon as I saw it, I let you know. And then so she couldn't say anything to that. So then after she found a way to fix it or whatever, she was like, well, I just wanted to say, just check over your timesheets on that Friday before everything gets approved. No apology. I said, oh, well, I was just thinking that it was going to be corrected the first time you were supposed to do it. And you could tell she got bothered when I said that. And she was like, well, I mean, you did kind of make that error when you were signing out. But no apology. Did not correct it the proper way. Like, my thing is, don't gaslight me. I do not like when people try to gaslight and take no accountability. Like, they are never wrong. Nothing that they've said or done is wrong. And I've noticed that more and more about her is usually put onto the other person. And so what I've started doing is I'll keep a paper trail. Okay. Kay said, oh, good. I'll be your spirit going to encourage me to get on the treadmill. Okay, to get my sleep deprived self in order. Love you, but am me. Okay, Kate, we got to get to moving. Okay. Hey, Alexis, good morning. Welcome. Hi, Rebecca. Thank you for joining. Hey, Bless from Texas. Treasure Life is in the building. Thank y'all so much for joining. And I'm like, no, ma'am, don't gaslight me, okay? Because you could have offered, oh, you did tell me to correct that. Because, y'all, she was supposed to go in and correct it before I got paid the last time, okay? I really didn't see her error. Okay, because I had apologized for my part. I said, when I originally sent it, I said, oh, I apologize. I think I made an error with my time. And so I'm assuming, and I guess that's what we get for assuming that she was going to do it properly. Okay. When I got paid, I said, I don't think this has been corrected. And so that's when I did some research and I went back and I said, oh my goodness, when she fixed that, she didn't do it the right way. So as soon as I knew about it is when I reached out. Oh, but I never got a response on text. I never got a response on email. I emailed again. And what she's going to make me start doing is I'm going to CC the other guy in HR every time I have to get something done. That's what I'm about to start doing because people that play like that, like don't play and make it like you never do anything. No, no, you are wrong sometimes. And that was your error. So that required an apology and let's fix it. Don't sit here and just say, well, you. Like some people always want to say, well, what do you do? Okay. I get so sick of people always just trying to say, well, somebody else did this, person did this. No, what do you do, boo boo? You do something sometimes. And it's not just her, but it's people in life that I've come across that take no accountability. I already told y'all, people that I see like that, I do not have conversations with them about stuff because for what? You're going to waste your breath. You're going to waste your breath because they're not going to apologize. They're not going to take any accountability for their actions, even if they know that they were wrong. Let's see. Hey, Boo said, yes, I hate it when people gaslight. Right. Like, just quit it. Okay. Hey, Jackie, welcome. Thank you for joining. Like, just quit it. I had this manager, y'all, and I think I kind of shared some of that story one time, but she was like that. And that lady was evil. Okay, you better go in there and take some notes because with people like that, and I talked about this with Thorn last night, people like that never take accountability, that want to tell some half truths to stuff, you got to show them evidence. You have to have proof because they will try to gaslight you. They will try to lie and put in a little truth, but they know the other part is a lie. Okay, and she would do this. She would try to get you all comfortable and have you talking. And then when she wanted to use something against you, she'll try to pull something out that she could potentially use against you. No, no, let's tell the full truth. Okay, don't just tell a half truth, but tell the full story. Okay, don't just put, oh, I'm gonna just come out here and tell this part. But if y'all notice, they will never put themselves in a bad light. They will never show or tell anything that they could have done wrong because they want to keep this perfect image and that everyone is doing them wrong, that they are forever the victim. Nobody does them right. It's a reason that everybody left, but it ain't you. Okay. Hi, Dreamy Girl. Welcome. Thank you for joining, sis. Okay, pay attention to people like that. Okay, you have to go. And what bothered my manager, y'all, that time, that was so funny because every time, every time she tried to come at me and she was half lying, and I would go against what she was saying and tell the full truth. Oh, y'all, she got bothered. She said, see, that's why nobody can talk to you. No. People can talk to me and have a conversation, but you're not about to gaslight me and tell a half truth on me. Okay. Let's tell how it really happened. And that's when you can tell when a person is mature, that they can have some accountability, things of that sort. Tell the whole truth. Okay, even if you look bad in it, like me, I'm the type, I'll tell on myself. Okay. Girl, I tell on myself. Like one time, what had happened? It's something that I was working at the bank, and I think I had found some notes or something from someone. Oh, what was it? And the manager, she wanted to meet with me. Baby, I went in there telling, yeah, I found this in a desk next to me. You don't have to tell on me. I tell on my own self. I would tell on my own self. So that's what we need. More people take accountability. Last night, Thorn up there talking about what her ex was doing. Okay, what he's doing. Man, what did you do? We never hear what you do. Okay, you're not perfect. So obviously you have made mistakes. You may have said something that was wrong. Like, my thing is this: if you knew that the time was messed up, and yes, this lady gave me the heads up already. I went in there and fixed it, but I made an error. Well, that should have justified, oh, let me apologize to her because I did mess it up when I should have been fixing it. Okay. So there was no apology. And I think she knew I was getting frustrated because, ma'am, you're putting everything on me, but you didn't take any accountability. You need to take accountability for your part in that as well. Okay, so miss me with the everybody always doing me wrong, or this person, you need to do this the next time. You. No, what are you doing? Okay, let's go there this morning. Kay said, uh, and even when you show them evidence, can read their words back to them, and they'll rewrite the script and make you the sensitive natured and immature one. You are so right, Kay, because then they'll think you're being sarcastic and funny. No, I'm just showing you proof. Okay, because she didn't like when I sent a text explaining something one day when she was trying to get over, because she was trying to get my paycheck. This was at another place, and she was trying to make it look like I didn't come back to work. I said, no, you can go ahead and pull the camera footage. I saw this person in the hallway. I saw this person. We had a conversation. So if you look on the cameras, you'll see me in this hallway. She was like, you don't need to get smart with me. How is that getting smart? That's not getting smart. I'm letting you know how you can get evidence that I was actually here and I came back to work. People don't want you to put the truth back out there. Okay. They want to feel comfortable with the lie. Okay, V says supervisors and managers hate when you ask legitimate questions and follow up on questions. And I'm a question asking him. Oh, I know you get on their nerves, V. I already know. Okay. Right, hey boo. Understand accountability is key. Right. Hi, peace be still. Welcome. Nita said my sick days was missing. Super was like, you didn't fill out the form. Normally, if I call out sick, you pay me. Had to wait because of an attitude because I was out. Normally he corrects. Right. Yeah. See, don't play with people's money. Okay. And then have an attitude when you do something different or you mess up. No, that was on you. Okay, I told you, but then you call it. And then my thing is, she was acting brand new. Like I said, when I got her on the phone, I said, "Well, what is the problem?" Because I already told you what the problem was. Don't act brand new like you don't know what the issue was. I already texted to you, and I put it in an email, and I haven't gotten a response from either one of those. She still has not taking care of the order, which she'll put this on me too. She has been telling me, oh, make sure you tell me what you want to order from this book company. So I was like, okay, for one other lady that works the other location, she said, I'm not doing it. she said she's not doing it because it's the end of the school year and it may not get here in time. So I'm saying, okay. Right before our meeting, I made sure I had the order ready. I emailed her the items. I'm like, I don't know how you want to proceed with payment. Okay. So then, y'all, she tells me, oh, well, I'll just come over there and we'll sit there and do it. Okay. So I'm waiting. She never did come that day. The next day, it's an excuse. Well, I didn't get a chance to come over there. I got held up by a parent, but call me at the end of program today and I'll give you the card information and then you could go ahead and order it. So, okay. Kids left. I called her. No answer. No call back. Okay. Friday. No, nothing. Okay. Saturday. she's like, oh, I have to move my parents, but I want to take care of the hour situation. And we could get together on Sunday. No, she said this Friday. We can get together and talk about it on Sunday. No, we're not. Saturday and Sunday are my off times. Okay. We've had ample amount of time to get this done during the week. Why would you want to call me on a Sunday when I have church, we have family time, all of that to take care of something I've already emailed you? What is the problem? You can't read the email? And y'all, let me vent on here today because I'm just like so frustrated. Okay. Y'all know I still love the Lord and will sit here and pray and do all of that. But right now I'm frustrated because I do not like when people gaslight and don't take accountability for their actions. Okay. Like, ma'am, why are we still here when this has been taken care of at the beginning of last week? Then you put it on me. Well, I've been waiting on the order. No, you have not. You have not been waiting on the order. You have been ignoring emails and text messages, which is why I put stuff in email and text messages so that I can refer back to it when needed. When you are dealing with people like this, y'all keep a paper trail so that if you ever have to show evidence or proof, you have it in writing. Don't. Then she wants me to call. Being over all of that, like, to me that's a conflict of interest. Let's see. I'm getting behind in the comments. Hey Boo said, I tell those super work not super workers when is still okay, when is the award ceremony, because you do know there's no trophy or medals at the end of the day, sis. She said they hate my sarcastic honesty. Okay. Good morning, love me. Hi, Gloria. Welcome. Hi, Miss Josephine. Can y'all hear me? I went out. I'm in the car. I hate when it goes out. Can you hear me again? I have to shift. I see my little bubble moving. Oh, what time is it? 9:15. Dreamy, can you hear me now? Y'all put a 1 if y'all can hear me. Hi, Joanne. Okay, thank you, girl. Yeah, so I'm just letting y'all know. Okay, thank you, PM. Welcome. When y'all deal with people like that, y'all, and this is serious business, okay, thank you, hey, boo. Keep a paper trail. Okay, I know y'all want to walk to their office. Hi, Coffee No Cream. Call them on the phone. Yeah, you can do all those things, but also keep a backup paper trail. Because with people like that, you have to show them evidence. You do. You have to come with facts. With people like Thorne and never taking accountability, you have to show them facts. Put it back in their faces. Okay. You said XYZ on this date, but this date you said this, and it's sad that you have to go through that with grown people. Okay, but we do sometimes. Kay said, I was promoted once to a position I felt like I had no experience in, was told, ask questions, no stupid questions. I asked questions and was treated like a dumb kid. Never again. Okay. I'm telling you, I get so sick of it. And you try not to, and I know she knew by the tone of my voice had changed by the end of that phone call. Like, ma'am, stop. And that's why I said what I said. You're taking no accountability. Hi, Yvette. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Like, I don't even try to discuss things with people like that. Okay? Because you already know how they're going to roll. They're not going to admit when they're wrong. Good morning, Sid. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Hi, Shailene. Good morning, Queen. Hi, Janelle. Thank y'all for joining today. Yeah. So, yeah, I was so bothered by that. And it was funny because I was taking my son to school when I was talking to her on the phone. And, you get off the phone. I had a lot to say. My son looked over. He said, Mommy, who are you talking to? I said, myself. I'm bothered right now. Because I'm trying to keep it professional. I didn't want Keisha number two to come out on the lady too much. But ma'am, I said I thought that you had gotten it right, but okay. I would double check that in the future. Okay, I already see I got to double check her work and how to roll with her. You know, the more you rock with people or roll with people or work with people, guess what? They will start to tell on themselves. You got to see how to handle certain people accordingly. Okay, because now you're showing me a pattern. Okay, when I start seeing a pattern, I move around. Okay, and I handle you accordingly. So I now know how with her, I definitely have to get a paper trail. Okay, and also double check her work. Nita said I called my super a liar. I had to apologize. Okay, so you want to. I'm telling you. Okay, that's a good one. Keisha number two. Yes, she exists. I try to keep her under the blood. Okay. I try to keep Keisha number two under the blood. And I can tell I'm like, because I can be sarcastic. Okay. Don't just because I don't get on here popping off, being sarcastic, doing XYZ, it doesn't mean that it's not in my nature. I can, but I choose to handle myself with a level of professionalism. Okay, it's fair, but we try to keep her under the blood. Hey, Boo said every workplace has a Debbie Downer who is never wrong. Exactly. Like, stop it. Just stop. I be wanting to tell people to act like that. Just stop. You already know you lying. Just stop. You're not telling the full story. Just stop. Okay? Just please stop. Okay? You are not always right. You are not always telling the truth. So just stop. It is crazy. It is crazy, y'all. But my prayer is that the Lord help us to deal with these type of people, that it would not mess up our day. Okay, when you go to work today, don't let these Debbie Downers, these liars, okay, people that gaslight, all of that mess up your day today. But this is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Okay. Kay said, I get managers are stressed out, but don't put others in your mess and act like you got their back when they're doing you a favor. Sick hamster wheel. I jumped off and found out later they got sued. Oh, wow. Wow. You know what? That happened to a company I used to work for too, because they did some employees wrong at the end of that year. And then come to find out, one of the girls got a lawyer and she sued them because they didn't want to pay people that left that following school year, that had left, during the summer. And she got a lawyer and they've been doing some crooked stuff over at that district. I was like, wow. Okay, hey, Humble. She said, I heard K2 and came running out my cubicle like, we outside. What's happening, K2? But then it was open, so I'm going to just say hello. Hey, Humble. Thank you, sis, for joining. Yeah, we outside today. Okay, I'm outside. But yeah, I try not to let K2 come out too often. I try to hold back. Okay. Now you see me in person, the look on my face gives me away. Okay, I'm still trying to be delivered there. My face tells it all. I cannot be fake or hide it on my face. You will know if I'm bothered on my face. I cannot stand a liar. I cannot. Just tell the truth. Tell on yourself. Okay. If you was wrong, you were wrong, and apologize. It's easier to apologize and move on. But don't try to gaslight people and pretend like the other person is always wrong. No, you're wrong too. Kay said, I could have been a part of the lawsuit, but I'm not into that BS. God handled it. Hey, if it's some money involved, okay, I might have been. Hold on, y'all. Let me get up. I have a very important little meeting this morning, so I need to go finish getting ready. But I just want to hop on and talk to y'all for a little bit this morning. Y'all, on the serious note, make sure you have a great day today. Don't let anyone deter you. God is about to do some great things in your life. And sometimes the enemy will come to try to distract you, to try to get you off course. But pay attention. Keep your eyes focused on the prize at hand, on the blessings that are in store, the open doors that are about to open, the people that God is strategically putting around you, the favor of God that is upon you. Stay focused upon those things. Do not let the enemy come in and steal your joy. I pray that everyone has a blessed day. Hey, Boo said, Lord, help us with the do-gooders who can't say my bad. Amen. Come on now. Okay. Thank you, PM. She said, have a good day, sis. Thank you so much. You too, Yolanda. Have a great day. I love you all. And I do plan on coming live later on this evening. I have a busy morning this morning, so I know that I won't be able to come back this morning. Good morning, Mandy. Welcome. You too, sis. I love y'all. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye-bye.